I want to talk to y'all about the course project, which is coming up for the end of the semester. It is a three-part annotated bibliography, and it's kind of going to combine and use everything that we learned this semester all together for this end result of the annotated bibliography. An annotated bibliography is a list of sources with summaries and evaluations. So what you're going to have, I have a sample in part 3 course projects. It's going to look something like this. It'll have your name, the term, it'll say annotated bibliography, and you'll put your topic. That's kind of the question you started out with, or something very general. And then your thesis is kind of going to take a stance on your topic. You're going to say it in an opinionated way, not a question or something like that. If you need more help with these, just go see the Writing Center for the college. And then you're going to have works cited. If this is a sample project in MLA, you can also use APA. You'll have your citation here in the hanging indent format, and then you will give a brief summary of the article, and then you will evaluate it using elements of the CRAP test from lesson 4. You don't have to explain to me on this paragraph every single element of the CRAP test. I just want you to tell me a couple things that make it a credible source. You can say that um, if your journal is peer reviewed, or if it's a well known magazine or something like that, and the author, you want to prove that the author is credible, you can say that they are a professional in the field, they have a doctorate degree, or something like that. Make sure all your sources are current, so that's going to be within 10 years or 5 years if you're doing a medical topic. The formatting section right here will tell you how to do double spacing, and how to get a hanging indent, that sort of thing, just to kind of help you out. There's a couple outside links here just to explain more generally about the annotated bibliography if you need that. And so that's what the project is. There's guidelines right here, steps. You're going to choose a topic first. Lesson 1 is good for that. And after you choose a topic, you're going to come up with keywords, and this is something that you're going to show me on the course project starter sheet part 1. Part 1 is due by February 4th at 4 p.m. and it is worth 10 points. It's just this course project starter sheet here. So I'll click on my sample to show you. I want to know what your topic is, and it does not have to be in a thesis sentence as of yet. Then I want to know what your search string is, and this is basically what you did in lesson 1. It should have proper truncation if needed, phrase searching, booleans, nesting, all that sort of stuff. And then I want you to show me a screenshot of your search in Academic Search Complete. So I know, if you have an appropriate number of results, if you click to the full text button, it's what it looks like, so I can tell you whether it's basically a good topic or not. Kind of check up on you and see if you're going on the right path. So that's the first part. Easy. You're just going to save that Word document and submit it in the Dropbox in part 1. Part 2 is going to be a discussion board where you kind of look at other people's rough drafts and see if you can tell them anything they're doing wrong. So what you're going to do in this discussion board is you'll put a new post in the discussion board. You'll add a new post, and the title will be your name, and you will attach your Word document with at least 2 citations formatted the proper way or whatever, with your evaluations, at least 2 of them. You have to be that far. And then you'll comment 3 times. And your posts for that are going to be due the 11th. Your comments, you should make them as soon as possible to help other people, but they'll be due the day before the paper is due on the 18th. The day before the annotated bibliography is due on the 18th. So I'm doing this part. It's a new thing this year, but I want you to comment on other people's, because sometimes people make just silly mistakes. They don't do a hanging indent, or they write the word volume in their citation when they're not supposed to. Just really easy things that someone, I can't go through everyone's paper and tell them beforehand that they've done those things, but we can kind of use crowdsourcing, the power of the class, to get together and help other people's grade, because The final project is 30 points, and that's a huge percentage of your grade. So you guys can kind of help each other this way. Um, Tell people what's up with their drafts, and make sure that they're doing the right thing. Part 3 will be your final submission of your course project, 30 points, due by 2/18 at 4 p.m., and you are going to, in Part 3, just drop that into the Dropbox as a PDF or a Word document. You'll just save it in right there. These Dropboxes disappear after the due date, so make sure you turn stuff in on time or it's not going to be accepted. I'll throw up a discussion board here if you just have any questions on any of these processes, and it'll appear down here below Part 3. And you can also email me with any questions. I think that's it. It's going to really combine all the stuff that you learned this semester.